And the answer may surprise you. It's actually your biggest, most ideal customer. Your $1 million investor? If you clicked in, you're probably trying to grow a business, and whether you're a startup or whether you're an established business, let me ask you this question. What's the number one person that you need to speak to win over not just the money, but the investment of time and effort and resources to be your raving fan? And the answer may surprise you. It's actually your biggest, most ideal customer. And what do I mean by that? When I talk to people, many business owners come to me and say, I know who my business or the person I'm targeting is. My ideal customer is this person A, person B, and person C. And that's where they have it wrong. In a recent meeting with a client, we sat down with the CEO and we asked them, who are we talking to in the marketing? Who are we speaking to? And he was saying, well, let's target the consumer investors, let's target the business owners, and let's target the institutional investors. And these are three completely different people. Now, before I go into the targeting of the customer, you may realize as well, as I'm going through this, that we're talking about revenue. And the reason we're talking about revenue is because any other investor that comes into your business, whether it is someone that lends you money or whether someone that gives you equity investments, these are all money that one day you have to pay back. So it's not revenue, it's not assets, it's liability. So back to these customers, you need to have one ideal customer, because when you focus on one ideal customer, you can focus on that person brings in all the revenue. For example, you want to invest in targeting to professionals who want to invest into a specific product or service in your business. If we have that targeting down pat, we can market to that specific person, we can magnify that message, and one message to one customer can bring in multiple millions of dollars for you. Think about how this is opposed to targeting multiple people, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 different audiences, and each person requires different market research. Each person requires different messaging, different images, different colors and graphics and videos, and each person has different psychology and situation and wants and needs, and each person are likely to be on different channels. A consumer investor may be on YouTube and on Facebook. A professional that you're targeting could be on LinkedIn. An institutional investor may only be open to receiving referrals or invites via official channels. So even the channel of communication is different. And think about it, each person that you want to target requires a completely different strategy, and most likely one whole team full-time focusing on them. So what should we do instead? Your $1 million investor in this case is really your most important customer. When you focus on them and they bring their money, their resources, their network, their energy into your business, this is the one thing that moves the needle and attracts every other person that you want to target as well, whether it's your partners or whether it's the media, whether it's the influencers. And strategically, as a business owner, this is the one person that you need to get really clear about and focus 80, 90, even 100% of your resources in, and this will make the huge difference in your business. I guarantee you this. But Imran, what if I lose out on other business? And here's the special part. The thing is, you don't. Because if you focus on one specific area, it doesn't mean that you can't accept business from others. What it does mean is that you become more memorable in your space. People remember you for being specific with a specific position instead of generic, which is what most of your competitors are. So, in fact, focusing on your $1 million investor, your $1 million customer, actually creates this specificity, memorability, and it also allows you to accept other business that comes in from other clients as well. And I'll give you a very simple example. If you are in the business of services, let's say you are cleaning homes, right? You say, I'm Singapore's, or I'm Malaysia's, or I'm Australia's #1 home cleaner. You clean the carpets, you clean the walls, you clean the curtains, but someone comes to you and say, hey, can you clean my office? Would you say no? You wouldn't. because you have the resources and the team to actually do that. But being very focused with your message and your marketing gives you very precise outreach that gives you credibility, engagement, memorability that allows other business to actually come in as well.
Hey there, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, check out the relevant video here, and don't forget to subscribe to us for more marketing tips, techniques, strategies that are working for us, or just more behind the scenes fun. See ya!